Midtown Magic has moved in. Bold Pull is getting in. At the helm is the next runner to be tried. At the helm getting in. Eye Specialist walks in quietly. Just waiting for Lad Lady, Southern Bay and Field Marshal. Field Marshal has been pushed inside. Southern Bay walks in quietly. And the last one at the gates will be Lad Lady. That completes the line. All the 8 runners in the stalls. And they are flagged off for the 2011 running of the Poonawalla Mysore Derby Grade 1 to even dispatch by all the 8 runners. And as they settle down to race, as they take the first right-handed turn and go away towards the 1800 meter marker, and Field Marshal it is from Southern Bay. At the helm is running third. Then comes Practically Perfect. Midtown Magic keeping company is Bold Police. And further length behind is Eye Specialist running last, Lad Lady. Going past the 1600 meter marker, approaching the 1400, back to the leader, and Field Marshal still continues to lead this field from at the helm, just about the 3/4 of length separating these two. Further length behind is Southern Bay, identical distance behind is Practically Perfect. Then comes Midtown Magic, Bold Police improving positions for the back. Second last at the stage is Eye Specialist running last, Lad Lady. They go away towards the 1100 meter marker. Field Marshal it is still the leader from Southern Bay towards the rail side, and on the outside is at the helm as they go past the 1000 meter marker at the halfway stage. Then comes Practically Perfect, Midtown Magic, and keeping company on the outside as they travel towards the 900 meter marker is Lad Lady, and Bold Police is the one who was at the 800 meters. For the back is Eye Specialist, and still running last is Lad Lady as they go past the 700 meter marker. Field Marshal in a start to finish attempt as they approach the 600 meter marker from Southern Bay, and hot pursuit on the outside. Then comes towards the rail side is Midtown Magic. At the helm is already under the whip. Then comes Practically Perfect as they wheel down the corner and straighten for the final run in for this Poonawalla Mysore Derby 2011. Field Marshal is still the leader by about a length and a half in front of Southern Bay is the one who's hitting up ground on the outside. Towards the rail side is Midtown Magic. Another length and a half to 2 lengths behind. Comes the next is at the helm, Practically Perfect. For the back is Lad Lady, but Field Marshal now kicks on gamely by about a length and a half in front of Southern Bay, but Field Marshal still about a length in front of Southern Bay. Field Marshal is going to lift this race from Southern Bay finishing on second. Then another 2 behind is Midtown Magic, followed by Practically Perfect. Then comes at the helm Lad Lady. Bold Police second last. Ending up last is Eye Specialist. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a run it was. Martin Dwyer who put this horse up there in front right from the word go, and made every post. Winning one was Field Marshal. Came into the home straight with a lead of about 2 in front and kicked on gamely to win, beating Southern Bay, and others were all at sea chasing Field Marshal. Field Marshal in a start to finish attempt as they approach the 600 meter marker from Southern Bay, and hot pursuit on the outside. Then comes towards the rail side is Midtown Magic. At the helm is already under the whip. Then comes Practically Perfect as they wheel down the corner and straighten for the final run in for this Poonawalla Mysore Derby 2011. Field Marshal is still the leader by about a length and a half in front of Southern Bay is the one who's hitting up ground on the outside. Towards the rail side is Midtown Magic. Another length and a half to 2 lengths behind. Comes the next is at the helm, Practically Perfect. For the back is Lad Lady, but Field Marshal now kicks on gamely by about a length and a half in front of Southern Bay, but Field Marshal still about a length in front of Southern Bay. Field Marshal is going to lift this race from Southern Bay finishing on second. Then another 2 behind is Midtown Magic, followed by Practically Perfect. Then comes at the helm Lad Lady. Bold Police.
Also the 9th race. Number 3, Field Marshal, first. Number 8, Southern Bay, second. Number 2, Midtown Magic, third. Number 7, Practically Perfect, fourth. Number 6, At the Helm, fifth.
9ನೇ ರೇಸಿನ ಫಲಿತಾಂಶಗಳು. ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಷಲ್ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 8 ಸದರನ್ ಬೇ ಎರಡನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಮಿಡ್ ಟೌನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಮೂರನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 7 ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾಲ್ಕನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ. ನಂಬರ್ 6 ಹಟ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಮ್ ಐದನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನ.
Hello, check.
Mr. S Poonawalla will present the Poonawalla Mysore Derby 2011 Grade 1. Won by Field Marshal in a new course record timing of 2 minutes 1.54 seconds. Owned by Mr. Haresh N Mehta and Mrs. Mayuri H Mehta, representing Rohan Bloodstock Private Limited. Trained by Mr. S Padmanabhan. Ridden by Martin Dwyer. Bred at exhilaration start. First groom Shamshad Alam. Second groom Lal Babu. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first start by congratulating the winning teams. Teams in first place was won by Field Marshal, but for your information, we have another gentleman here who's won the first two placings, Mr. S Poonawalla, who owns the Exhilaration Start. Field Marshal was bred at Exhilaration Start, and Southern Bay bred at the Poona Start. Very hearty congratulations to you on this 1-2 in this derby, sir.
Thank you very much. It's fantastic to see my clients and my friends and my trainer friend winning this race. I also feel very gratitude, grateful and happy to see this whole Mysore crowd so happy. That makes racing, that makes worth sponsoring, and that makes me worth coming here time and again.
You've always been saying this whenever you visit Mysore, and that's a simple reason we don't want you to stop visiting Mysore, and we hope you'll continue to visit Mysore regularly.
Now you put me in a catch-22 situation. I said in the morning I said no, in the afternoon I said 50-50, then I came to 60%, now I'm at 66%.
Thank you very much, sir. And let me speak to Mr. Haresh Mehta. He's visiting Mysore for the first time.
Yes, thanks to Paddy and thanks to the whole team for pulling out such a nice performance, and I'm very happy.
Getting down Martin here to ride, was it Padmanabhan's decision or yours?
Riding is always Padmanabhan's decision. Training the horse and riding, I just come and hold the rein.
Very well. And now over to Padmanabhan. Padmanabhan, I spoke to you before the race, and you just told me how the race probably would be run, and it turned out to be exactly that way.
Yeah, I think these two are very special horses. They will have several battles before them in days to come or months to come till the Indian Derby and the invitation. And I just thought one of them had to make the running, the other one had to sit very close. So they opted not to make the pace, and it was a good pace. Martin Dwyer judged the pace very well. One of those rare occasions I don't have to complain about him. And I would be very grateful to Haresh Mehta for buying me this horse. when I suggested this horse to him, and letting me have a run and believing me when this horse failed 4 times, which was more important.
And what next for Field Marshal?
Before next, I should tell you something. We were 50-50 about buying this horse, and it was Zaware who literally forced me to buy the horse. I should be also grateful to him for pushing me to buy this horse. And today he's won 2 classics, and he'll be a strong contender. Probably he'll be a highest rated horse in India today, as of today, and he'll be a strong contender in Indian Derby. Hopefully we'll take a proper route to Indian Derby. Once again, it's all teamwork, and the team is headed by Harish, who gives the support when you require. That is when you are miserably wrong.
Well, wish you all the best for Field Marshal and to you too.
Thank you.
And now to a word with Martin. Martin, you're the man of the moment.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, when Paddy's training the horses, it makes my job easier.
Fine, and you followed the instruction to the hilt, and on the straight in the last 2 furlongs, you had to change your whip hand from right to left, sort of running a bit green. Did that bother you at any moment?
No, my horse, I had plenty of horse underneath me. He was in front, probably idling a bit, a little bit tired. But I followed Paddy's instructions to the letter. As soon as Mark Gallagher didn't make the running, I was happy to make the running. I watched his videos, seen him win here in the Guineas, and I knew he was a strong horse, and I think there's going to be a lot more to come from this horse.
You were riding in Mysore for the first time. One ride before this on Carnatas, did that do any help?
Yeah, it's always great to have a look at the track properly and have a feel of it so you know where you're going. But I've ridden many big winners across the globe, but I must say riding big winners in India is special. The crowd are very friendly, and it's always a great atmosphere, so I'm thrilled. I'd like to thank Mr. Poonawalla for the generous sponsorship, and it's great to be here on the big occasions.
And the crowd definitely is great here in Mysore, and one more big hand for Martin Dwyer from the crowd here. Yeah. Now, the punters from Mysore, with whom Mrs. Zawara is so fond of, they would like to garland Mr. Zawara Poonawalla for his continued support that he's been extending to racing at Mysore.
फ्रेंड्स, दोस्तों, भाई, मुझे है इसलिए मैं हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूं. थैंक यू. और आपके स्टूवर्ड्स और कमेटी मेंबर्स हमेशा मुझे रिक्वेस्ट करते, परेशान न करते, पर रिक्वेस्ट करते कि आप हर साल करते जाओ. तो मैं ये साल I decided that this will be my last year, and then I knew I would get caught over here. So when I was caught, I agreed to sponsor it 50%, 60%, 66%, and now with this crowd, I can't say no, so I'll sponsor it next year too. We'll make it bigger, better, and with a better luncheon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
So ladies and gentlemen, that's the breaking news. You're going to see the 9th edition of the Poonawalla Mysore Derby in 2012. A big hand to the Poonawalla group, and I request the chairman, Mr. K. Mudappa, to say a few words.
Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I thank Mr. Poonawalla profusely for agreeing to sponsor this cup again next year. We thought this is the last year, but we are very glad he has accepted our request and acceded to our request. and he wanted to take this course to the higher grade. So with their support, Poonawalla, we will definitely go all out to see that Mysore stands first, as one of the best race courses in this country. Thank you, Mr. Poonawalla.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Thank you, the public over here. I have, in fact, had a meeting with the committee to encourage this race course to grow and grow further, because your committee is very committed. And when you're committed and you're friendly, though you may have little petty arguments, but if there's friendship in a committee or in a company, it grows. And I can see Mysore growing. I'm seeing the stands. We are going to do a lot of things, more stables, a wider track, better screens, more air conditioning here, maybe a stand over there. And whenever it happens, if I have the strength to do it, I will put in a tiny bit as my measure of commitment to the Mysore race course. And I hope that the public increase year after year and enjoy racing more and more. Thank you. And thank also Paddy and the whole team, Harish and Martin, for winning this race. It has given me an opportunity to also become the champion breeder of the country today. Thank you.
The racing fans of Mysore would like to now just who calls themselves as Mysore friends, and now they have become Martin's friends. They would just like to honor Martin Dwyer with a Mysore silk shawl and customary Mysore peta. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's all from the presentation area.